It started with one question: can a machine think? Then one day, a chatbot answered back, fluently, confidently, sometimes incorrectly, and the world hasn't shut up since. But here's the thing: AI isn't one thing. It's a dozen different models, each built for different jobs, each with different ceilings, and each with real, embarrassing limits nobody in the marketing team wants to talk about. Let's talk about all of it. GPT 4o, the all-rounder. OpenAI drops ChatGPT. 100 million users in 2 months. The fastest product adoption in human history. The model behind it, GPT 4o, does text, images, voice, and code. All in one. Ask it to draft an email, explain quantum physics, or write a Python script. It handles all three without blinking. Where it lives: customer support, content writing, coding assistance, quick research, everyday tasks where speed matters more than depth. Where it shines: versatility. Nothing does everything decently better than GPT 4o. It's the Swiss Army knife of AI. Where it fails: ask it something that happened last Tuesday. It might not know. Its training has a cutoff date. It also hallucinates. Confidently, beautifully, completely wrong answers delivered like facts. Always verify anything important. Always the king of volume, not always the king of accuracy. Claude, the thinker. Across town, Anthropic built something quieter, more careful. Claude wasn't designed to impress you in a demo. It was designed to be useful over a long, serious conversation. Feed it a 100-page contract, a full research paper, an entire novel draft. It reads it, understands it, responds with context intact. Where it lives: legal work, academic research, long-form writing, sensitive conversations where nuance actually matters. Where it shines: deep reading, document analysis, writing that sounds human because it's trained to care about tone, not just output. Professionals in law, medicine, and finance quietly prefer it. Where it fails: it's slower, sometimes overly cautious. It'll refuse things that seem harmless because it's wired to be careful. And it doesn't browse the internet in real time. What's happening right now? Claude might not know. Better for thinking, not always better for speed. Gemini, the researcher. Google had every advantage. DeepMind, decades of data, the world's best infrastructure, and still fumbled the launch. Bugs, bad demos, internet mockery, but giants recover. Gemini 1.5 Pro came back with something nobody else had: a 1 million token context window. That means it can read an entire code base, a full legal case, thousands of research papers in one sitting. And remember all of it. Where it lives: deep research, data-heavy analysis. Google Workspace, Docs, Gmail, Sheets, all natively connected. Where it shines: if your work lives inside Google's ecosystem, Gemini is already embedded in your tools. No switching apps, no copy-pasting. It's just there. Where it fails: creative writing, mediocre. Personality: flat. It feels like a very capable intern who's great at finding information, but can't write a compelling paragraph to save its life. And its earlier trust problem still haunts its reputation, fairly or not. Best researcher in the room. Worst storyteller. Llama, the free one. Mark Zuckerberg did something that genuinely shocked the industry. He gave it away. Free. Open source. Download it, modify it, run it on your own machine. No subscription, no terms, no one watching. The AI world didn't know what to do with that. Where it lives: private deployments, custom enterprise tools, academic research, any use case where data cannot leave your own servers. Where it shines: privacy, control, cost. You're not paying per API call. You're not sending sensitive data to someone else's cloud. Hospitals, law firms, governments, industries where data privacy isn't optional, are building on Llama quietly and seriously. Where it fails: raw, out-of-the-box performance doesn't match GPT 4o or Claude. You need technical skill to set it up and fine-tune it. Non-technical users will struggle. It's powerful but not plug-and-play. Best model for builders. Harder for everyone else. Grok, the contrarian. Every industry gets one person who ignores the rulebook. Grok is that. Elon Musk built it specifically to be less filtered, more direct, willing to go where other models tap out. Where it lives: real-time news, social media research, current events, anything happening right now, because Grok pulls live from X, the only major model that does. Where it shines: today's breaking news, trending narratives, live sports scores, political developments unfolding by the hour. If your work depends on what's happening this morning, not 3 months ago, Grok has a genuine edge nobody else can match. Where it fails, deep professional work, long documents, nuanced writing. It's built for speed and boldness, not depth. And its edgy personality, which some love, makes others deeply uncomfortable in professional settings. Hard to deploy in a corporate environment. Best for real-time. Worst for boardrooms. Mistral, the efficient one. A small French startup. Tiny team. Fraction of the budget. They built Mistral, lean, fast, open weight, and made engineers do a double take when it started outperforming models twice its size. Where it lives, developer tools. Local deployments. Startups that need AI without paying enterprise prices. European companies under strict data sovereignty laws. Where it shines, speed and efficiency. Mixtral, their mixture of experts model, routes your question to the right specialist submodel automatically. Legal question goes to the legal brain. Code goes to the code brain. It's elegant engineering. Where it fails, it doesn't have the consumer product polish of ChatGPT or Claude. No slick interface. No mass market appeal. Average users won't find it. It's built for people who know what they're doing. Best for technical teams. Unknown to everyone else.